What is going on, MS Gym Familia? How you guys doing? My name is Trevor and I'm the founder and creator of the MS Gym. I want to welcome you and let you know that this is the place that you need to be in order to learn how to exercise with MS. Our goal is to get you stronger, more balanced, more coordinated, more flexible, and more mobile so you can live life on your terms, by your design, and not by your diagnosis. So we're in the middle of what's called an arm line strengthening series. And an arm line is basically the front of the line goes this way, the back of the line goes this way, and when you have proper balance in that arm line, it really helps with shoulder stability, it really helps with upper body strength, it helps with spinal stability, and it helps with core strength, okay? So today what we're going to be doing, the last 2 days we've been really talking about like getting things balanced, between your balance around the scapula, balance in the rotator cuff, all that kind of fun stuff. So now it comes into a little bit more of the strengthening things. Now, I'm going to be doing these exercises on the floor. You can do them on a table. You can also do them in your bed, whatever you need to do in order to do that, okay? So we're going to rock through this. So we're going to go through 4 exercises today. They're going to be sequential. It's going to basically hit all of the functionality of the scapulohumeral rhythm type exercises for you to get better and you to get stronger, okay? So what you're going to need for these exercises is, number one, a place to be. Okay, so if you need a mat or something like that, you're going to be on your knees. So I would get some kind of mat or something that cushions your kneecaps. And then also you may want to look for a platform, either a chair, a stool. This is 2, 4, 6, 8. This is a 12-inch box. You can go all the way up to a 16, a chair, whatever it might be, because you might need this for a modification later, okay? So let's get rocking. So one of the major muscles of the rotator, of the scapular control system is the serratus anterior, which runs from basically right here, and then it controls the movement of the scapula. Oftentimes this gets really weak. If your shoulder blades bow out or you get that winging scapula, that's indicative of a weak serratus anterior, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to lie on our back, okay? Abs are in, pelvic tilt. I want your blades down. Now what you're going to do is you're going to put your arms straight up like you just did a bench press. So your hands are going to be open, okay? Again, since we open those hands, I want you as open as possible. And now what you're going to do is your shoulder blades should be flat on the floor and blades walked. And then what you're going to be doing is you're just going to reach up and then come back down and stabilize, and then reach up, come back down and stabilize. So this is, if you're lifting the scapula off the ground. So see, the scapula is on the ground, and then we lift up and the scapula is off the ground, okay? So we're going to alternate that. So we're going to go 8 on each side, all right? So abs are in, pelvic tilt, blades are down. We're right here. Now, you just want to lift up as high as you can. If you start to feel it in your neck or you start to feel it in the front of your shoulder, what you can then do is you can actually drop it back a little bit and go this way, okay? Because you don't want to be lower because it'll make you shrug. If you need to go at a little bit more of an incline and just kind of come up like that, do it. So you're moving from this muscle right here. So avoid shrugging your shoulders, okay? All right, so we're going to go 8. All right, now if this is too much for you to hold both arms up, just put one arm down and just do 8 on one side and then 8 on the other side, okay? All right, so we're doing 16 total. Ready, so chin tucked, abs in, pelvic floor. You should feel your low back on the floor, okay? I don't want to see any arching. Ready, and go. So it's a reach up, 1, 2, and back down. Reach up, 2, 2, and back down. 3, 2, and back down. 4, 2, and back down. 5, 2, and back down. 6, 2, and back down. 7, 2, and back down. 8, 2, halfway. If you were just doing one arm at a time, switch to the other arm. 9, 2, and back down. So you're just reaching up. 10, 2, and back down. If you feel it in your neck, lower your height or bring your arms back just a little bit. 10, 2, and back down. 11, 2, and back down. Find your abs. 12, 2. We got to get that deep core coordinated with those shoulder blades. 13, 2. Good. 14, 2. Back down. 15, 2, back down, and 16, 2, and back down. All right, cool. All right, so what we're going to be doing now is I want you to roll over to your bedding, okay? I'm going to switch directions and put my head this way, but you don't need to switch. All right, so we worked a little bit on what's called scapular retraction the other day when we were in a chair. Now we're going to do it on our tum-tum, okay? So your feet are going to be down. If you want to dorsiflex them, that's cool, okay? So what you're going to do now is you're going to be in kind of the cobra position. So your hands are going to be at your side. Now, in order to rock this out properly, you really need to squeeze your tush. So bing, 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 okay? So squeeze that butt, and then you want to push your pubic bone into the floor. You also want to pull your belly button up towards your spine. It's not a suck in, and it's not something super duper hard. You're just doing a little bit of a pull up. You want to try to pull your belly button off the floor. Then what you're going to be doing is you're going to make an OK sign with your hand. You're going to go right here on the bottom. So that circle of your fingers is right here, or you can go flat hands. And what we're going to be doing here with butt tight, gut tight, is we're just going to be pulling our shoulder blades off of the mat and then come back down. Pull our shoulder blades off the mat and then come back down while we hold our nose off of the floor, okay? So I want your nose just barely off the floor. I want you thinking about pushing through the top of your head forward towards this wall, and I want you just to think about pulling the shoulder blades together right through here, okay? All right, so butt tight, whoop, gut tight, whoop, shoulder blades down, whoop, whoop, whoop. Now pull your chin up and tuck it, and then you're keeping your hands on the floor, and you're just pulling your shoulder blades together. Ready? And go. So it's shoulder blades off. So it's a 1, 2, back down. Don't lift your trunk up. Keep your butt tight, gut tight. Push through the floor. Up, 2, 2, and back down. So your upper body doesn't move. It's just your shoulder blades moving. Your trunk does not lift up. Ready? Up, 3, 2, and back down. Walk those hands down. Butt tight, gut tight. Up, 4, 2, and back down. Up, 5, 2, and back down. Up, 6, 2, and back down. Butt tight, gut tight. Up, shoulder blades together. 2, and back down. Butt tight, gut tight. Up, 8, 2. Hold those abs in, you guys. If your back's hurting, lower your body more. Up, 9. Keep that chin tucked. 2. Back down. Last one. And 10. 2. And come back down. All right, good. All right, so now we're going to progress that a little bit. So we got protraction with that serratus, retraction, which is what we just did. Now we're going to put that all together into a cobra, okay? So your toes are down, butt tight, gut tight. Hands are this way, okay? So we're going to go into a cobra. So butt tight, gut tight, blades down. We go chin up. Now we lift our chest up, arms up, and if you can do it, palms down. If it's too hard to turn your hands over, just leave them in neutral. So your thumb should be pointed towards the floor. Okay, so you go from here to there and lift them up, all right? So butt tight, gut tight. Here we go. Chin up, chest up, arms up, and turn the hands as much as you can, okay? So 1, 2, and back down. Now the goal is to really be pushing forward through the top of your head and reaching down with your arms. Don't think about height. Think about length. So you want to lengthen your body, not lift your body, okay? All right, butt tight, gut tight, chin up, chest up, arms up and lengthen. 1, 2. All right, good. Chin up, chest up, arms up, turn. 3, 2, back down. Chin up, chest up, arms up, turn the hands. 4, 2, butt tight, gut tight. Chin up, chest up, arms up, reach. 4, 5, 2, butt tight, gut tight. Chin up, chest up, arms up, reach. 6, 2. Notice my chin is looking down. I'm not looking forward at all. Chin up, chest up, arms up, reach. 7, 2. Butt tight, gut tight. Chin up, chest up, arms up, reach. 8, 2. Chin up, chest up, arms up, reach. 9, 2. Chin up, chest up, arms up, reach, and 10. And 2. Good. Oh, nice job. Nice job. Okay, so come up on your hands and knees. Okay, so just slowly come up. All right. So now, what we're going to do here is we're going to do what's called a shoulder touch. Okay, so I'm going to diagonal this a little bit here. So we're going to do a shoulder touch. So you're going to be in hand position open like this. Okay, now if you cannot support yourself like this, there's a couple of options. Number one is it may be easier for you to be up on a platform like this because it decreases the demand on the shoulder blades. Okay. Number two, if that's even too tough, you might need to go down to your forearms, and that's fine. You just want to make sure you're not arching and you're keeping your core nice and flat as you do this. So this is going to be called what's a shoulder touch. So your knees are bent, abs are in, fingers are nice and wide. Pack those shoulder blades, meaning push yourself away from the floor, pull the blades down, abs are in. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take one hand and you're just going to touch your shoulder or even your arm and put it back down. Touch your shoulder and come back down. As you do this, you go from 4 points of contact to 3 points of contact. It really gets your core fired up and it focuses on static or isometric shoulder stability on that planted arm. The easiest way to do this is with those arms right underneath you, pushing yourself away from the floor and doing like this. Okay? Then actually that's level 2, I guess, okay? Level 1 is up here, okay? So you push your butt forward, abs are in, push yourself away from the floor, and then it's just touch, back down, touch, back down. So that's kind of level 1, okay? Level 2 is right underneath you, touch, touch. Level 3 is walk out a little bit, push those hips forward so you have more body weight on those hands, touch, touch, okay? If you cannot hold your hands up, or if you cannot hold yourself up with your hands, I would suggest getting on a platform and then doing a forearm plank, and then basically you just touch here, touch here. So you do still do a 2-point or 3-point contact, it's just really small, okay? So you got your hands down, touch, back down, and touch. Okie dokie? All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to alternate sides, and we're going to do 8 on each side, okay? So, pick your poison, right? Pick your poison. Pick your pleasure, okay? What's your pleasure? So right here, that you can either go this way, you can walk it out and push, you can go hands up, or you can go forearms down, whatever you want to do. I'll do it like this on the chair. Most people can do this unless you have severe hand issues. If you do, go back to the circuit at the beginning of the week and rock those out, okay? All right, so toes are down. Butt is tight, abs are in, pelvic tilt slightly. Push yourself away from that platform, and let's go to party, okay? Ready? Set, open your hands, chin tucked, and go. 1, and back down. 2, and back down. Notice my body's not shifting. 3, back down. 4, back down, abs tight, come on. 5, back down, butt tight, gut tight. Come on. 6, push yourself away from that step or the floor. Push yourself away. 7, hands back down. Push yourself away. 8, back down. I'll go to the floor just because I can show you. Push away from the floor. 9, back down. Push away from the floor. 10, back down. Push away from the floor. 11, back down. Push away from the floor. 12, back down. Push away from the floor. 13, back down. Push away from the floor. 14, back down. Push away from the floor. 15, back down. Push away from the floor. 16, and back down. All right. Cool. All right, so that's it. That's it for today, you guys. Okay, those are super important. 1 to 2 sets of those a day will really, really, really help you really start to stabilize the shoulder. These are not super tough. They're a little bit tough as far as the positioning, flipping over on the floor, on your bed, whatever, but that also works your core stability. So that's built in. So when you work on shoulder protraction, shoulder retraction, Then you got extension, like full body extension, right? You got thoracic extension, you got shoulder extension, you got retraction of the shoulder blades, you got cervical extension or cervical flexion. That's all good postural stuff. And then you go to a strength activity like this where you actually, your brain has to figure out how to stabilize from side to side and how to stabilize that core. That is all what you do when you walk, when you balance, and when you move around your life, okay? So these exercises will help your walking get stronger. They will help your upper body get stronger. They will help you become more posturally sound. They will help you balance and load your bones right for you osteoporotic people that we were talking about last night in the members corner. And these will just help you out in general, okay? So this is part 3 of this series. We got part 4 tomorrow, and we're going to rock out, okay? So if you like this video, thumb it. If you love this video, heart it. If you want to comment, let me hear your voice, and have an awesome, awesome day, all right? I'll talk to you guys later. I love you tons. Go get them.